Hi there, it's Susan with Fed Up Over 50. Welcome back, and it's time for a week 12 update. If you're new here, hello. This is my personal journey of losing weight. I am not a fitness coach or a nutritionist or a doctor, and I'm definitely no substitute for a healthcare professional. This is just my personal experience, what's working, what isn't working, and this is the last time I'm going to do this. When I started filming these videos back in March, I was at a crossroads where I felt like I had to stop the roller coaster. So my choices were accept that I would always be obese and just stop with all the nonsense. No more tracking, no more diets, no more any of that insanity. But I would have to stop complaining about my weight. And I would have to also accept the consequences of continuing that lifestyle. That didn't sit well with me. So I decided I'm going to give it one last try, and this is what it is. So I had to really do a deep dive and think about how I've tried this in the past. My first diet was at 12. So I've been doing at this at a long time, really long time. Going to be I'll be 59 next month. So it's been a long time at dieting. But I have to do things differently. So everything I do now, I look at as, can I do this for the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? Because really, this is it. I'm not going through this again. So I get it right this time, and I learn how to maintain that, and I make these changes habit, or that's it. But right now, it's all working out really well. So 3 months, the changes are sticking. They feel more like second nature, and I'm happy about that. But this is the perfect week to talk about non-scale victories, because this morning, my demonically possessed scale decided to be in a mood, and I'll just get right into numbers. I was up 0.4, not a big deal. But when you have weeks like this, that's where it's great to look back at your data and look at where you're having victories that aren't related to the number on the scale. So yes, I gained 0.4, but I look back for my past week. I was in my calorie budget. I counted all my points, tracked my food. I did all my walking and met my step counts. I did my resistance training. So I'm doing everything I said I would do. The protein was a little shaky. Was anywhere from 109 grams per day up to 160. But I was slightly lower. My goal right now is 125, but I'm not getting caught up on any numbers. I was in my calorie deficit. So I had a good week. I didn't have any binges or any kind of challenges. It was a mellow week. It's just the scale just decided it was going to be up, and that's going to happen. So what other victories am I looking at? Well, a few weeks ago, I did a full body, so you can see how I'm shaped. And my main concern was I'm very apple shaped, a lot of weight around my belly area. And my waistline measured in at 46 inches. And according to American Heart Association, women should have a waistline of 35 inches or less. Anything higher than 35 inches is risky. You have that deep visceral body fat that wraps around your organs, and it's kind of like a living thing that messes with your hormones, your insulin, and having a lot of visceral fat and an accumulation in your belly area is also some indicators for other issues, heart disease, diabetes, etc. So I was very concerned about that number. So again, my waistline was 46. I'm going to give a little spin around of what I look like full body today. I don't see a huge difference in my body. There's some little differences. But at least, that's what I look like today. So yes, I went from 46 inches to this morning. My waistline is 44 3/4 inches. So I lost an inch and a quarter off my waist. Now I did my other measurements, but I didn't share them. My belly area, right around the belly, was started out at 46 and a half. Today it was 44 and a half. So I'm down 2 inches in the belly area. And there's other areas where I've lost inches, 1 inch off my chest, around the bra band, and 2 inches off my bust. And I don't think it's actually my bust fur change. I think it's some of that back fat is coming off from the bent over rows I do with dumbbells, the push-ups, the planks. I think things are tightening up and I'm building some muscle from the workouts. So yeah, and 1/2 inch off my hips, a little bit off each arm, but I'm happy to see that waistline, that belly area is starting to shrink. So that's a victory to look at. I am physically getting smaller. Other areas I'm looking at are my Apple Watch. I see that my heart rate recovers much faster now after I do my heavier aerobic workouts like my kickboxing or my HIIT training. I seem to be, my heart rate is coming down, like my resting heart rate is lower. So cardiovascular wise, I'm definitely making improvements. As far as my fitness, my squats are getting deeper and so are my lunges. I had some problem with inflexibility around my knees. So I'm getting lower, and I'm always very conscious of form because I don't want to stress out my knees. And I want to do the exercise correctly. So I see those improvements. When I do ab workouts, I'm getting stronger that way. So there's just so many things to look at that are working well. The way I'm eating is helping me to avoid all the excess cravings and craziness. So for the first 12 weeks, I'm very happy with the progress. And yeah, I had a little speed bump this morning as far as the number on the scale. But if I could get any point across and I've done this for most of my life, is let that scale define me, and my self-esteem and my happiness and my worth was so tied up in that stupid number on the scale. And I'm just at that point in my life where I don't want to waste time on that. If it takes me 2 years to lose all the weight, fine. I don't even have a real number anymore as far as a goal. It's where I can maintain my weight, I feel healthy, I feel good, and my health improves. I don't care about looking good in a bikini. I don't care about trying to fit some standard that's ever changing in our society. I know it's still a very youth-obsessed culture, and I don't want to be part of any of that anymore. I just want to live my life and be happy. And I wasted so many years saying no to experiences because I was like, I don't want to go to that pool party because I don't want to wear a bathing suit, or I don't want to go there because it's going to be hot and then I got to wear shorts and I don't want people to see my legs. You know what? My glow-in-the-dark legs are out and about now, and I wear the shorts and I go to the pool in a bathing suit. If you don't like what I look like, you don't have to look at me. Turn away. Turn away. I cannot let my weight hold me back any longer. I wasted too many years doing that. So if you're younger here, please stop wasting time hating your body and avoiding things until you're that perfect weight or your body looks a certain way. Stop that. Enjoy your life now. You're worth it. You have value now, no matter what you weigh. So on that happy note, we're staying the course, moving on into month number 4. I appreciate you so much that you're here, if you're still watching. And if you like this content, please subscribe, hit the share button, leave a comment, even if it's just a thumbs up or a smiley face, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Well, until next week, have a great week. Bye-bye.